Hey, Kimberly Ann, it's time for Cooking with Kimberly Ann. Sauce la viva la, sauce la viva la, la 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 la, right? So listen, I know it's been a long weekend for most of us. And I would say that what we could use about right now would be some comfort food, some friendship, some laughter, and maybe something a little nostalgic. So I've got something like that for you today, just like that, every category. And you know what? I'm starting to wonder a little bit about my pastor. I mean, in a good way. So, for like the fourth church service in a row, he's preaching exactly what I've been praying about, what I've been studying about, what I've been making my notes about just the other day. If you watched my ministry moment, do you remember we were talking about, Father God, how close am I to exactly what it is that you desire for my life, the calling in my life, at this point in my life? You know, you have different benchmarks. And so I was asking you, wasn't I? Together, we were saying, God, how close am I to exactly what you wanted and had for me? And so then what do you know? My pastor goes and preaches about that today. And I'm starting to wonder, is he watching my Facebook ministry moments? Although he says, he doesn't go on Facebook, but I don't know if I believe him. No, I do. All right, so Cooking with Kimberly Ann today is really special. It's really special, and I'll tell you why. Check this out. So, this right here, kind of wild, huh? Now, if my sister's watching, she knows exactly what this is. So let me open this up for you today. Today's going to be a really quick Cooking with Kimberly Ann. If indeed, first things first, I can get this thing open. So check this out. This right here, this is my mom's cookbook. I know. This is my mom's cookbook. And when I was a little girl, I always thought that was a little man with a big nose and something coming out of his nose. I'm just being real. And, big ears and that, I wasn't quite sure. But I want you guys to know that this was the exact wallpaper in our kitchen. Yeah, imagine growing up like that. And you know what? I'm, in my late 50s, so I would venture a guess to say that most of us at my age had things like this. Wallpaper like this in your kitchen, in your bedroom, paneling in the living room, paneling on your car. We had that paneled station wagon. All right, so here we go. Today, I'm opening up my mom's cookbook. So very special. How neat is this? And so I'm not sure what she's got going on over there, but this is what we're making today. We are making sugar crumb crispy crescents. Now, I have a whole different name for that. My son, my son asked me, what are you making today, Mom? And he knew that I was making something out of my mom's special cookbook. These are so special. Look at that. I love all of this. That's just homemade goodness, all the coloring on the edges. It's well loved and well worn. Well, anyway, my son says, so Mom, what's you making today? And every time I told him, I gave him a totally different name. So I'm just not sure what's going to come out next as far as the name of it. But what my mom called them were sugar crumb crispy crescents. And so we're going to go through all of the things that we need. And this is a really quick one to make. So you've had a long day and you just want something really quick to snack on or a really quick dessert to go with something also incredibly wonderful that you've made for dinner. That might not be in my house. Oh my word, wait. Hold up, don't go away. Wait. So, oh my word. So I was buying the things for what I needed today and somebody had told me that these were now out of season. Au contraire. Woo! Dragon fruit. I'm so excited. I love dragon fruit. Oh my word. So I was really, really happy today. So yeah, I'm going to be making a smoothie out of that. So right now, let me show you. I've got all the things that we're going to be using for our crispy crescents today. Just move that a little bit there for ya. All right, and so what we're going to be needing is, and we'll go through the recipe, but let me tell you, we're going to be using flour, okay? We will need whole milk, okay? You want whatever kind, 2% whole milk, whatever you want to do. Crescent rolls, yay! Crescent upside down. There you go. Most things would be upside down when I'm doing it. You need margarine. We're going to be using cinnamon, and we're going to be using salt, and we're also going to be using a bit of sugar, granulated sugar, a little bit of vanilla, imitation vanilla, and some powdered sugar, which I've got just enough for that, and some brown sugar as well. I know, this is going to be really, really, yeah, sweet. So you guys have to make lots of noise in the kitchen. So let's get busy and start making this. Now, I got a little different angle going on today, and I'm not sure how that's going to be working. So, hi. Let's just switch this around and get this angle now, okay? So, here we go. That was kind of fun, wasn't it? I was looking at that thing, just do a little tipsy-toppy thing. All right, here we go. So we've got all of our ingredients, which we've already seen. I'm gonna pull this out now and just bring it down a little bit, and we'll bring it back up in a moment so you can just see how we're going to be making this, okay? So I've got my bowl, and I've got the wallpaper from our kitchen. Oh my word, that does look like a little man though, doesn't it? It totally does. So, all right, so here we go. Again, Mom called them. Isn't this great? I love when things are in your mom or your parents or your grandmother's. Oh, wait, look. Their own writing. So in the corner, do you see? If you can see that. In the corner, it was my Grandma Aldine's. Grandma Marie. It was her recipe. So here we go. So my mom called them sugar crumb crispy crescents. What just happened? Oh. Yeah, sorry, Mom. Sorry about that. So, all right. So we need 1/4. This is what you're going to be putting into your bowl right now. We're going to be mixing it up, and we're supposed to make crumbles. So I'm going to stress the supposed to. So this is supposed to be the crumbles. We're going to roll out, which I'm just going to do 2 crescents with you today as an example. And then we will magically pull out of the oven what we've magically been doing. So the 2 will pray, and boom, they'll become 4 or 6 or something like that. All right. So we're going to make the crumble that goes on top of the crescent rolls. The crescent rolls will be flattened out into like a slice of pizza, and then they will cook just like that. But let's make what goes on top of our crescent rolls today. So we've got the oven preheated to 400. So yeah, it's getting pretty toasty in here. So a 1/4 cup margarine softened. So let's do that. Very softened. Oh my word. All right, so a 1/4 cup of margarine. Yeah, that's been sitting there just a bit. So we're gonna get that going. Okay. Where's my stirrer? So a 1/4 cup margarine softened. You need a 1/4 cup sugar, and we've got that right here. It is our famous Domino's. So a 1/4 cup, that seems like a lot, doesn't it? Lots of sweetness going on here. So a 1/4 cup sugar, got that, okay. Then, let's close that up. Then we need a 1/4 cup packed brown sugar. And packed indeed it is. Let me tell you that. So this is so much sugar. Oh my word. Just what I do not need and just what I do really love. All right, so you've got, that's a heaping thing full. That's okay. We're going to do a heaping one. So we've got now a 1/4 cup of our packed brown sugar. Let's cover that back up. We're going to use our margarine again, but we're going to cover it up anyway because things go flying in Kimberly Ann's kitchen. Now we need 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, and then Mom says a dash of salt. She had no idea. A dash to you might not be a dash to me, so we'll see about that. So again, a 1/4 cup cinnamon. So I need my little 1/4 cup. Oh my word. Now I have to clean this off, for crying out loud. Good thing I have just water and towels and everything right over there. All right, so now we're gonna do our 1/4 cup cinnamon. You know, sometimes we we just have the size kitchen that we have, and it's okay. So just a 1/4 cup cinnamon, and there we go. Love that. And oh my word, I'm telling you, it takes me way back to when I was a little girl and we'd have toast with cinnamon and sugar. Lots of cinnamon, lots of sugar. And then now we just need, okay, a dash of salt. What is a dash of salt to you? All right, so I'm just gonna go, I don't know. Does that look like a dash of salt? I'm just gonna go, okay, I think it's how you do it. So I have now done the dash of salt, the dash. All right, and then a 1/2 cup flour. And here's my flour. Now let's do our 1/2 cup flour. Okay. 1/2 cup. Here's our flour. Do, 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 do. La 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 la. You have to sing in the kitchen. You have to, so all the neighbors hear you and they're really annoyed. Okay, and then we've got our 1 can crescent rolls. So now what we want to do is preheat the oven to 400, which we've already done. And now what we're going to do is take this that we've just mixed together, and we are going to just mix it. We're going to mix it together. And what this is supposed to do is become crumbly, okay? So, and I just want you to know that I did practice a little batch earlier and it didn't really get as crumbly, but this looks better. This looks more crumbly than the one I did prior. This looks better. Oh my word. This is what it's supposed to do. Okay, so it just didn't look quite as crumbly as it was supposed to look. I'm not sure what happened there. What did happen there? Okay, we had a margarine, sugar, the brown sugar, cinnamon, flour, right? Yeah, everything exactly the same. I don't know. I guess maybe, no, this is starting to look a little doughy as well. If you can kind of see the consistency of it. I tried it before and it's supposed to be just nice little crumbles. That's not bad. The other time that I did it, it just looked like clay. So I think, I don't know. And I actually even added a little more flour to kind of make it a little bit more crumbly. I think maybe you're just supposed to very loosely. I might have packed it too much, but you know what? It looks halfway the same, maybe a little bit better. All right, so that's as much as we're gonna do, because what you want is kind of that crumbly consistency, and then we're gonna sprinkle that or pack it, as it were, down onto these crescent rolls. And so now we've got that done. You creamed the butter, the sugar, the cinnamon, the salt all together. You stirred it in all together. And then I think you add the flour maybe after you've mixed the other first, but I added it all together and mixed it all together the first time, you know. Maybe I should have done a little bit of that first, mixed everything else together, then added the flour, but you know, we did it. It's in there, it's done. Now, okay, this is gonna be the fun part, or not so fun. So I don't know about you, but I think that the crescent rolls that pop when they open is really bad for hyper people. So, so where's the, okay, here's your notch. And this always freaks me out a little bit because I'm ready for the pop. And then when I'm ready for it, it doesn't happen. And then when I'm not ready for it, it happens. It's probably gonna do it again. Oh my word. Okay, so it never opens right for me. Okay, I might have to do that. Tyler. Okay, I might. So I might have to do it. Hey, Tyler. Oh my word. I'm telling you. I need your great big thumb to pop this crescent roll thing again. It's not opening for me again. My word. Just give them the thumbs up, and so they'll know that it's your incredible thumb that is going to do it. All right, wait, do it so they can see it. Do it like right here. I did the right side. I know. Wait. Thank you. I don't know what is wrong. You know, nothing in the kitchen really likes me all that much. So the feeling is mutual. Of course, I liked my son, and he was in the kitchen. All right, so you take your crescent rolls. Crescent rolls are they're fabulous for so many things. Now, I already used my other pans, and so I'm going to use my heart-shaped pans. Love, 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 love. You remember when I made a cake in these? Oh my goodness. So yeah, it was a double layer cake, and it was so amazing. So I might use these for my son's birthday coming up in October. So he has a special kind of cake that he likes. So I might use these. I don't know. But I'm going to use these right now. And what I'm going to do is, so let me set that aside. Let's go like this. I'm going to set that just right there for a moment, because I do definitely want to spray these pans. And actually, you know what? These pans are just going to be enough for a couple anyway. Just a couple of these. Like I said, I'm going to do just a couple with you, so I can probably fit one in each pan, and then you can kind of see how that goes. So let's do that. So we've got that right there. There's our pan, and then you're going to take your crescent rolls. Hopefully we can find the edge here. Oh, please. Okay, here's an edge. Oh, and you know what? I mean, it's been sitting out for a bit, so it's not chilled, and that may make all the difference as to how it rolls out right now. I don't know. You guys probably I don't know. You probably use crescent rolls a lot. I don't use them all that much. I prefer things that are already made and done, as you know. So we're just going to grab out one. All right, wow. Yeah, let's just kind of go like this. We're going to grab it over here. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, look at that. I cannot get, wait. Oh, you're just not seeing this, are you? Okay, here we go. Here's one. La, 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 la. Okay, so this is basically what you're doing. So you're making a really nice, yeah, let's do this. Sorry for that sitting here. Just pretend you don't see those kinds of things. All right, so you want a very nice, I want to make a nice little, like if it were a pizza slice. I need to actually move this up a bit. Let's move it up a bit so you get the very tip and the end there. So this is what I remember my mom doing. She had the huge pan. So basically you're just setting each one out in your pan like that. You want me to do one more? I'm not sure I can, because I think the dough is supposed to be chilled. Wait. Wow. So I might just do one example with you. These are, yeah, you know what I really want to do? So one is enough. There we go. So I'm going to make one big muffin out of this. That's what I'm going to do. Going to do it. All right, so that's what's going to happen with that. We have one example. So I already did these earlier. I did 4 of them. And the crescent rolls, it's a good example because the crescent rolls were chilled. And then what happened was my son, there was a sound as though there was a helicopter taking off from my basement. And we had a zipper on a pillow that got stuck on the lid of the washing machine. It was the most awful sound, and don't you know it tore up that pillow something fierce. And so I was dealing with that, and then I had the crescent rolls sitting out, and then he used the air fryer. So yeah, those crescent rolls were just kind of sitting there near the air fryer. So that's why we have that kind of doughy situation. But, it wouldn't be cooking with Kimberly Ann if we didn't have all this nonsense going on. But so I was able with the chilled crescent rolls to do 4 very nice ones earlier. They came right apart and beautifully, and so we didn't have to make our dough snowball right here, which I will do something great with that. Okay, maybe. But what you can do is you can actually chill this, right? And then you can roll it out with a rolling pin, which I don't intend to do, and make something else with it. So you're starting with something like that. And then you're taking your crumbles that you just made. So we just need enough for just this one to make an example for you. And so you're just going to sprinkle those on like that. And I somehow remember that when my mom did them, yeah, they looked a little bit more crumbly than these are looking. If my sister's watching, she's going, yeah, you're doing it wrong. Probably am. But this is fun. They look more like bird droppings than they do the crumbly things. So, but you get your crumbles on there. Oh, wait. So, wait. Oh, yeah. So, wow. Makes me want to sing a little bit more. So that's really good. Because it's all sugar. Basically, it's a lot of sugar. So I just want to fill in all the spaces so it's nice. And so that when it cooks up, I remember my mom, she was a lot more sparse when she made these than I'm being right now. Because I have this thing where I just have to fill up every little crevice and corner. And that's just me, and that's okay because it works well for me in other areas of life. So this is one very, very teeny tiny small area of Kim's life. Yeah. So, all right. So you would basically do that. And get all your crumbles on there. Like I said, it doesn't look very crumbly to me. So something like that, you know, if you can see that pretty well, it's not bad. All right, so then what you would do, you would roll out 8 of these crescent rolls, and you would make them just like this. You'd put the crumbly topping on top. So while these are in the oven, let's just pretend there are 8 of these. So you're going to put these in the oven, all right? And so while now those are cooking, you're going to get your bowl, and we're going to start making the frosting that we drizzle then on top. And so you're going to bake these crescent delicious pizza sugary bites. You see, there's always a different name, but anyway, they're called sugar crumb crispy crescents, and you're going to bake them for 8 to 12 minutes only. That's it. All right. And so again, the oven is at 400 degrees. And so now in a bowl, we're going to combine 1/2 cup powdered sugar. So I've got my, here it is. All right, so 1/2 cup powdered sugar. And what I've learned is I might add just a little extra powdered sugar because you're gonna drizzle the frosting on top when these are right out of the oven, or I did let them cool a little bit because you know how the frosting, it doesn't drizzle in that nice layer. So I drizzled a bit and then it kind of soaked in. But you want to get a really nice brown on the bottom of that crescent roll, a really nice, you know, golden brown that's so beautiful. And then when, you know, I just popped them in the refrigerator for a little bit, let them cool for a second. You know, I let them cool for maybe about 5 to, let's say, 7, 8 minutes, just enough to cool that top part. And you can take them out of the pan if you like, so they don't keep cooking on the bottom, and then drizzle it in a nice little frosting design. So anyway, we've got our 1/2 cup of our powdered sugar, and I did add just a little bit more when I made them earlier, okay? And then also for the frosting, you're gonna wanna put in 1 tablespoon of your margarine. Again, it is, you know, softened. So 1 tablespoon, let's make sure. Yes, 1 tablespoon of the margarine softened. So let me do that. So softened, almost liquid. Again, don't stick it by the air fryer when your child is making something to eat. La 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 la. You know, it just makes me want to sing songs because God is so good, you know. So you just sing, God is so good. I can sing in my own kitchen if I want to, right? God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me. And you know what? He answers prayer. He heals your body. He gives you joy. God is just so good. Yes, he is. So now with our 1 tablespoon of margarine softened, we need a 1/4 teaspoon of the vanilla, right? So we've got our 1/4 ready to go. And vanilla is another thing I just love. Oh, that is good. I love to smell everything. I like all of the scents and the smells, the textures of different things. That's a little bit extra of the vanilla, but that's okay. I think we're going to be all right on that. Let's put the cover on that and set it up next to our dough ball that we will use for something later, because I don't like to waste not, waste not, want not. All right, and then, so we've got we did our powdered sugar, our 1 tablespoon of our margarine. Now we did our 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And now you're gonna do my mom said to 1.5 tablespoons milk. So, all right, I'm just gonna put the milk right in here with the buttery one that I've already got. Wait. 1/3 cup. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I had my 1/3 cup out for something. I'm not sure what that was for. Okay, so 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of your milk. So there's 1. I'm gonna judge about half in there. And so there we go on that. Put our lid back on. And now I'm going to use, I want a better spoon. Well, maybe I can just use this. Yeah, this will be fine. But I'm going to use a spoon when I drizzle it, though. So I'm just going to show you the consistency that we're going to get to. Hallelujah. God is good. God is so good. Singing with me now. God is so good. Our God is so good. He is so good to you and me. He answers prayer. Sure does. All right, let me look at this. So this is getting to be a bit of the consistency that I want. So this will be a good drizzling spoon just fine. Yeah. So I think this is kind of what I found before. I'm going to be honest with you. So this is what we have. And that is really a bit too drizzly. So this is what I did earlier as well. And I added just a skosh more. I should do what I did with the salt, a dash. But I'm not going to throw my powdered sugar around. So just as I think, I have to be honest with you. I'm going to say this. Do you know, like when you were growing up and, your mom would make something and they have the recipe, they didn't always go by the recipe. They'd go, oh, well, that's just a guideline. And I'm like, Mom, I need exact point A, B equals C. Woo! I could wind up with a big mess. So what I've done is added just that bit extra of powdered sugar, which is what I did before as well. So I did do that, yeah. And I think this will, again, give me exactly what I was looking for, I do believe. So let's keep mixing this up. A little bit thicker of a consistency. You want it to be a nice drizzle, but at the same time, it's got to kind of stand on its own just a little bit, So yeah, let's do it. So that's good. Ooh, I like that. Now I like that texture a lot. And that's the amazing thing about frosting. It's so easy to do. A little butter, a little powdered sugar, a little milk if you want, and ba-boom. So that is a nice, I think, drizzle. So my suggestion is now, we've popped that, I'm gonna push this up a little bit. Hey, so we've been singing, we've been cooking, we've been making a mess, we've been making frosting. So you've had your crescents in there, let's say 8 to 12 minutes or a little bit more. You want them to be golden, a little bit golden on the edges, but make sure you just kind of lift them up and make sure that they've got that nice golden finish there on the bottom. And then I would put them in the refrigerator for just a little bit, which I did do, and I told you that earlier. So that was about I want to say, 5 to 6 to 7 minutes or so, just so that they get firm. Because, it's kind of like eating a piece of pizza when it's real hot. It's like, right? And you kind of want to be able to eat it like this, but we'll see, So now it's time to call Tyler. Are you ready? All right, he's so tall that I need to get ready for Mr. Tall Guy, so I don't think I can go up any higher. Oh, I can. All right, so just had to get a little extra height going on there for my very tall son. All right, here we go. Hey, Tyler, are you ready, my amazing taste tester? Woo! Grandma's Sugar Crumb Crispy Crescents that Grandma Marie, Grandma Oldine, made too. So yay. How's your pillow from the washing machine? All right, so, well, I put it up a little bit higher for you. All right, so you say hi to the folks just a second here. So, this is what they look like. So, these are the ones that I made just prior. They look exactly like the one, hold on, that, you know, would be cooking in the oven that looks like that, right? And this is just simply them cooked. Can I show you if you can see? It's got a nice golden, see on the bottom, which is what you want. And then we were able to drizzle that frosting on there real nice. So Tyler and I are gonna try these right now. Tyler, why don't you grab a couple plates? We don't need any more frosting. We would drizzle this frosting on the ones that are already in there, or no. We're not doing that. All right, we're ready. Look what happened, Tyler. No. Because it was so soggy and it wasn't chilled crescent rolls because it was sitting next to the air fryer in which you made something earlier. So when I went to separate it out, I could not, for the life of me, thank you for opening it, I could not get, you know, nice little pizza slices out of that. All right, so here we go. All right, ready? So I want you to pick yours, Tyler. Oh, use something over there to scoop it out with. What did I have? Yeah, that'll work out good. All right, so you take yours. Take a good one out. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Let's see if we can get it. Ooh! Show them the bottom. Can they see the bottom a little bit? Can they kind of see it? That is nice. Ooh, that's a nice golden. Okay, I'm next. You have a plate for me? I'm going to take this one. All right. This is the moment that we all wait for. Here we go. You ready, Tyler? Okay. I'm so excited. So this is my mom's recipe, and it's so special to make it today. And it did. It held up just like a pizza slice, like I thought. Cheers. Ready? Here we go. Oh, oh my word. Oh, they're so good. We love them. Oh yeah, I'm taking another bite. Oh, those are so good. So good. So today, it's been fun. We cooked. We made a mess. We sang a little bit. We sang a lot. And you know what? It was special because it was family together. Me, my son, you, and my mom. My mom. You know, we're coming up on the anniversary of her passing. Ooh, I'm not gonna cry. In October. And, you know, this was special to me. Her cookbook and the wallpaper from our kitchen when I was a young girl. So, listen, I love you so much. I love our times together, and that's really what it's about. Being real, being transparent, having joy, having fun, and, yeah, eating some really good food. So these turned out fabulous. Tyler is almost done. Oh, my word. He's got about this much left. So I wish you a most amazing day, and I love you so much. It's been Cooking with Kimberly Ann. Until next time.